What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Dream big and dare to fail. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Do what you can with all you have, wherever you are. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Everything you can imagine is real. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust the sails to always reach my destination. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. Your big opportunity may be right where you are now. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react to it. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. You take your life in your own hands, and what happens? A terrible thing, no one to blame. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. It's not the years in your life that counts, it's the life in your years. Change your thoughts, and you change the world. Either write something worth reading, or do something worth writing. Nothing will work unless you do. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. You must do the things you think you cannot do. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Teach thy tongue to say, "I do not know," and thou shalt progress. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. Always do what you are afraid to do. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Limitations live only in our minds, but if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become limitless. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. What's done is done. What's gone is gone. One of life's lessons is always moving on. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. The quickest way to double your money is to fold it over and put it back in your pocket. You can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. When you come to a roadblock, take a detour. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. The real opportunity for success lies within the person and not in the job. It is not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. The only journey is the one within. Life is from the inside out. When you shift on the inside, life shifts on the outside. It always seems impossible until it's done. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. You must not only aim right, but draw the bow with all your might. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away.